Well, hello, my Scorpios. How are you guys doing? We're switching it up. It's in the evening, not in the morning. Yeah, I am doing the bonus reads on the weekend, top 3 highest viewed signs. I believe you guys were a bonus read, so if you watched it, you know how it goes. They're going over really well for the people. They're being received very well. And so as long as they keep being received very well, I'm going to keep doing them. Yeah, because it is a 11 card-ish spread. So if like this main story resonates, it's gonna feel like a personal reading. It really does. And the comments seem to really back that up. Okay, I'm also pulling Oracle cards again. This time I'll do it on screen for you guys. Hopefully it won't take too long. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want a Scorpio mad at me. All right, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Scorpio, know a Scorpio. Feel like being a Scorpio, and why would you not? Scorpios are awesome. What is that card? Here and now, higher power. I kept seeing higher power before I even turned on the camera when I was shuffling. Here and now and higher power. Might be doing some healing work, trying to, a lot of meditating, probably watching a lot of tarot. It's like in between. It's like the Two of Swords, in between. Maybe blocking your heart, pulling yourself away, meditating, getting your thoughts back, getting your energy back. Not worried too much about the future. You're trying not to, I feel like you're trying not to think about the past. We do have a World reverse on the main deck, which is Tarot of the Mystical Moments. This deck is called Tarot of the Abyss, and it's a Six of Swords reverse. And beneath that, we have an Emperor reverse and a Fool reverse. Maybe not being able to move on. And why? What's below the World reverse? There's a Six of Swords reverse. Sometimes it's hard to move on when we don't know why we get screwed over, or why we get ghosted, or why we get left, right? What's wrong with us? That's really what we want to know, right? What's wrong with us? So you might be in limbo right now, in a good, but it's not a bad limbo. You know what they say, when nothing's happening, everything's happening. So if you're taking this time, pulling yourself back from friends or lovers, or putting yourself out there, it's really about you're actually doing a lot of work, if you realize it or not. You're healing so many parts of yourself where maybe it was fractured from this kind of energy. Somebody who took and took, or lied and manipulated, and maybe you feel like they got away with it. Maybe you still want answers, because here we have a Six of Swords reversed again, Aquarius energy. And you probably are trying to move on, but it's really hard when you don't know why something went down. That's just the feeling I'm getting. This could be the main story that's going to continue. It might just be a story in itself for somebody out there. All right, confirmation. All right, thank you for letting me have my little TED Talk, Scorpio. Let's go. Let's go. What collective messages need to come out for my Scorpios? Remember who you are, Scorpio. You're the phoenix who rises from the ashes. Just when that Five of Swords, if somebody took so much of you, you feel like you're ash, transform, because that's what you guys do. You do that very well. Transform the old version of you so you don't let that bullshit in again. Become, you know, and when you get screwed over in situations or jobs, you don't want to be your old self. And maybe that's the problem when you're healing. You're trying to be that old self before that energy came in, or before this situation came along. No, you want to be a better version of yourself, so you can release that version that allowed that in to begin with to hurt you. All right, one more. I got nervous all of a sudden, Scorpio. What's going on? General energy. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy. I saw the lockdown card, the Four of Pentacles. General energy. Scorpio's like, oh yeah, this shit is locked down. You better believe it, Stacy. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy for my Scorpios. There it is again. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Transform yourself. Yes, whoever lied to you, whoever you feel like got the best of you, whoever always comes up smelling out like roses no matter what they do to you, this is probably how you feel, but it's, you know, you will transform from this. And I feel like what that here and now is that's exactly what you're doing. What's below that? And mending, Scorpio. But look at that. A change is on the wind. Look at the mending. You are mending. You're healing yourself. And I do feel like you might be meditating a lot, watching tarot, watching self-help videos, reading self-help books. Because it could be one person, it could just be a series of things. Maybe you feel like it's just a series of bad luck. And the reason why I say that is because below that we have fates. Very star-like, very dream a dream, because a change in the wind is about to happen. A sudden change is coming. And if you've been on the bottom of that wheel, get ready, because you're going to be on the top. You're going to be feeling really good. That's what you're doing in this here and now. The Two of Swords is healing from who lied to you. Now, this did come up reverse. Aquarius, that Aquarius. And look at the bottom of the deck. We have a Page of Swords. I do feel like you might have an apology coming. Just saying, okay? You might have that. Page of Swords and a Five of Swords reverse. Five of Swords reverse can be an apology for somebody's naughty behavior. But have they changed? Let's see what the cards say. What's influencing the Five of Swords reverse? What's influencing the Five of Swords reverse? What is it? It is blocked. Eight of Wands reverse. So you could, I'm getting two things. You could literally feel like you can't move away from this. And if you would dissect this and really look at this, is it the person you're stuck on, or is it what they did to you and how they made you feel? Because that is pretty powerful. We rarely forget how somebody makes us feel, both good and bad, right? Eight of Wands reverse, you could just feel like, gosh, feels like a dead weight around my ankles. I can't move away from this energy. They must have done witchcraft. I know they did. It really comes from within us because of our need to know, a need to control. But if you knew what they did, how would that release you? I mean, if you really break that down, if they came and said, I did this because it was done to me, or I had crappy parents, or I had this kind of childhood, would that information help you move on, or would you try to stay attached more and try to fix it? So sometimes it's almost better to not know exactly why, but you just need to know that if somebody really wanted to be in your life, Scorpio, they'll fight for you. They wouldn't want you to get away. They wouldn't want you taken up by another King of Cups, right? Or a Queen, or King, Emperor, whatever. They wouldn't allow that opportunity to be passed them by. Now, that is that. I also feel Eight of Wands reverse, Five of Swords reverse. You could have literally blocked them. And then here comes the apology. Because now, when you were out in the cold, you decided to go in, and now who's out in the cold? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so that could be, let's get more cards and we'll narrow down the storyline. What is the reason for the reading for my Scorpios? What is the reason for the reading for the Scorpios? Why are we all here today, kids? And Eight of Wands is Sagittarius, and Five of Swords is Aquarius. Wow, that rhymes. Okay, why are we all here today for our Scorpios? This is such an important placement. Strength, inner strength. Strength of character, the strength to listen to your voice, the strength to follow through with what you say you're going to do. This person, if you're like, you know what, if you ignore me one more time, if I catch you cheating one more time, you know, it's follow through. It's just a follow through. It's just like you go to a gym to build up your body. You read books to build up your mind. Life throws a very difficult situation so you can build your character. You're not born with very strong character because you're being taken care of. So it's life's challenges that make us who we really are. It's not the successes. The successes are short-lived. It's very fleeting. Those energies are very fleeting. That's why people are always trying to chase it. But where we really are proud of ourselves is when there's a mountain to climb, we climb it, and we're not standing on top of it. And we're like, I can't believe it. I can't believe I just did that. You know, and that reminds me of some of you who went through childbirth, you know? It's like, it's amazing when you face it and conquer it, and then you live to tell about it. But I feel like that's what this is. It's just, it was a challenge to strengthen who you are. What's in the past, Scorpio? What's in the past? What's in the past? It is Page of Wands reverse. And I feel this, this is so Scorpio. This is a fire sign, of course, but I feel like you're this. Nancy Drew over here. Finding out why this person flew away from you. See the bird? And look at her eye. She's like, I'm going to find that reason. Maybe you were the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you block this person, but you might be using a different name to find out why. But that's just a side thing. Page of Wands reverse is a delay. It's not even a delay. I'm not getting it. It's a disappointment. It didn't happen. And you really wanted it to happen. I mean, it's a passionate card, upright. This is a Page of Wands on our way to being, you know, the Ten of Cups or the Ten of Pentacles. But okay, what's on Scorpio's mind? What What's on Scorpio's mind? What's on Scorpio's mind? It is the King of Swords reverse. What's on your mind? You're not changing your mind. I'm getting, man, it's amazing. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You could be in work right now, in your here and now. You could be completely focused on work, but you really could be focused on transforming yourself. You can see the butterflies. Butterflies are transformation. And this butterfly, have you ever heard of a butterfly that came out in the world and said, oh no, this shit ain't for me, I'm going back in my cocoon? No, you can't go back, Scorpio. Nice try. You can't go back. That leafy marijuana horse is moving forward. You are moving forward here. So this Page of Wands reverse, I feel like you probably pulled yourself away and you blocked this person. Now, I am getting very two clear storylines. I could honestly be picking up your energy and you'll be like, it sucks. I hate that this happened, but I'm not going to dwell in it. I'm not going to give it any more of my time. I'm out of here. And you literally, on your mind, is a King of Swords reverse saying, I am not changing my mind on this. Strength is, I'm not backing down. 2 cards of a person not changing their mind. Now, interesting enough, I am getting their energy. Like I said, a 5 of Swords reverse could be an apology, because it's like, you know, 9 days go by and they're just like, wait a minute. Doesn't Scorpio usually text me or message me? What's going on? And they go to look and boot. It's like, whoop, wait, what the hell? I'm blocked. So they realize they're blocked. And now all of a sudden what they didn't want has become the chase. You know, because energies like this like the chase. They don't actually like to catch it because they don't know what to do with it. King of Swords reverse, they're just, it's like a collection is what they want. What is in the near future? What is in the near future? But really, going back to this King of Swords Aquarius energy, maybe you guys are dealing with an Aquarius because it's Aquarius on top of each other, like some weird love fest going on. I feel like with the Page of Wands, you had your big eye going, magnifying glass, like what, why, what was wrong? I think this energy is probably going for some time. And then the way they have a bird over it, because the King of Swords gets really clear, it's usually because some information comes in front of them. They can make a clear decision. So maybe you did pull yourself back, like I feel like a hangman or hermit mode, the 2 of Swords mode, pulled yourself back, and it's getting a bird's eye view on the situation. Now, whatever you found out, that's where you're just like, I'm moving forward. Suddenly, what held you back is now propelling you forward. It's blowing you away into places you probably didn't expect to go. So it's a good thing. So no more death reverse, my Scorpios. There she is again. I kept seeing her. Lockdown 2020. That's probably you with your chastity belt saying, no, you are not coming in. You know, but the death reverses, I feel like you were holding on to what was done to you, not necessarily the person. Okay. Near future for my Scorpios. What was the near future for the Scorpios? Near future for my Scorpios. Near future. There it is. There it is. The 2 of Cups reverse. Soulmate be gone. Sounds like some kind of repellent, you know? If they're, you know, that would be, my gosh, that would make billions of dollars on Shark Tank. Is there a soulmate repellent for those persistent energies you just want to get rid of and you can't? Have you been affected by a bad soulmate for multiple days? Please get the soulmate repellent. That's what I feel. It's 2 of Cups reverse. It's like, I don't want to hear your apology. Scorpios, you are, when you cross a Scorpio, it's just done. I do feel like you guys hung in there because you just wanted to know why. And then either you found out why or you really like, you know what, I'm just not giving this any more of my time. So let's clarify this. 2 of Cups reverse though, Cancer energy. That feels so final. That honestly feels so final. You lie to a Scorpio, you betray a Scorpio, and that's it. That's it. And really the Page of Wands reverse in the past could be because they were pulling themselves back. It could be one of those energies where you get completely love bombed. You're like, no, I love you more. Oh, I love you more. And then it's like crickets, crickets for 8 days, nothing. And then when they contact you again, the energy changed. And that could be what you're trying to figure out, what the hell's going on. Something, King of Swords reverse is up here saying, oh, I know some shit. And that is why I'm blocking it. And that's why I'm staying forward and disconnecting for this for good. Tell me about the 5 of Swords reverse and the 8 of Wands reverse for Scorpio. What is the 5 of Swords reverse and the 8 of Wands reverse for Scorpio? What is it? What is it? It is the moon reverse. Opposite of the moon is the sun. I like that. Exchanging, you're going from darkness into the light. You're choosing by your own ways, by blocking this out. I just feel like this is a conscious choice to say, if I know or if I don't. I'm not going to tame a beast. This is like Beauty and the Beast over here. You're not going to tame someone just to be with you. You're not going to have to teach them to be with you. You want someone to make a conscious choice to say, I want that Scorpio, and nobody else can have Scorpio. That's what you deserve, right? So the moon reverse is being illuminated, and doesn't that look like a Two of Cups? Being illuminated of how this person made you feel. And that is the important lesson here. You don't have to know why. You just have to hold on to, if a person makes you feel bad, and they aren't trying to take any steps to alleviate it, that's not a person you want in your life. And I don't care if that's a sibling, if that's a parent, and I'm not saying cut them off forever, but I would put them in their transformational box if it's a family member. If it's someone you could go the rest of your life not talking to, well, as I said that, Temperance and Ten of Swords. Light at the end of the tunnel. I like that. Okay, hold on. I have a bunch. No, I don't. I have only one card that flew. Scorpio. You know what flew down? The awakening. The phoenix rising from the ashes. And as you were on the ground at rock bottom here, wondering why, you grew some wings. You don't have to climb out of that well. You can fly right out of there. You can fly right out of there. Let the wind take you. What held you back is going to propel you forward. I'm telling you that, Scorpio. Let's pray the name of your reading. Yeah, the awakening. It's 20. It's maybe this started in 2020. Maybe the awakening process actually started in 2020. Maybe you got more spiritual then. But you are awakening to your life. You're awakening to be present in your life. You're awakening to be conscious, making conscious choices of your life. So you don't allow this back in. And so you could really live a purposeful life. Okay, what is the Page of Wands reversed in the past? What's the Page of Wands reversed in the past? What is the Page of Wands reversed doing here? This disappointment, what is this? It is, yeah, Temperance reverse. I saw that with the awakening and the Ten of Wands. It's a burden when you have to be the one to supply 98% of the energy in a relationship. And the other 2% is their intention of, well, my intention is to show up 2%, but I'll do that tomorrow. And then you still have to supply that too. You have a lot of IOUs in this kind of situation that was draining your cups. Looks like Two of Cups, right? So it's a disconnect. You have to disconnect to get yourself back from this. You have to pull yourself away and to heal yourself. And Sagittarius, by the way. What is the King of Swords reverse on your mind? Aquarius energy. There it is. It is, what is it? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Somebody playing with your emotions. There you are. There you are, you Phoenix. And this person's in the hand just pulling you out for, for special good times or something. It's somebody playing with you. And you thought, the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, is a good card, especially when we're talking about you, or we're talking about a new relationship or a passion or a job, because it's passion, right? It's full force, Eight of Wands. And Eight of Wands is Sagittarius too. It's just a very passionate kind of life. But I feel like this King of Swords reverse on this Knight of Wands, who's back there? Because it looks like the way they drew this, it looks like, honestly, I feel like you getting away. And do you see how somebody's trying to pull them back? It feels like this energy is trying to pull you back here. Just when you're up on your horse, yes, I know, Scorpio, you're the King of Cups. But let's say you're the Knight of Wands in this reading, because this past was a Page of Wands reverse. It's a delay. So Scorpio's healing. You're in that Two of Swords. And then soon you're going to be on a new Page of Wands. And soon you're going to be into a Knight of Wands. Because when you're starting walking, you're going to soon start running. Then you're going to be like, shoot, this is way too slow. I'm getting on my horse. You are going quickly into a new direction. Very quickly. But now this King of Swords reverse on your mind, I feels like this. I feel like as soon as you start to pull away, they're going to yank you like you have a leash. Like, no. Where do you think you're going? Because look how big he is compared to what's in his hand. He feels like he's got this power over you. Like somehow he's the best thing you could have ever gotten, or maybe he's older, or she, I'm just saying he because it's on the card, but maybe this person's older, or they have more influence, or you allowed them to have more influence. And it's kind of like, yeah, we've broken up like 2 weeks. I've grown up a lot. Trust me, in 2 weeks. You really aren't even as attractive as I thought you were. Knight of Swords reverse, cutting that out. Lovers reverse. The High Priestess reverse, probably no longer staying silent. High Priestess reverse is recognizing the red flags that were all over this. And when you pull yourself away and realize it, because with the Two of Cups reverse, the Lovers reverse, and the Knight of Swords reverse, pulling back your energy, I just don't think you would ever want this back. I think it's kind of like beer goggles when you meet somebody. What is that joke? What is it? Have you ever seen that meme where at midnight after 12 bottles of beer, the person looks like a supermodel? But at 5 a.m., it's like some out of Shallow Hal. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I just feel like you're sobering up to this situation that you thought you were getting this, and what you were into getting was a beast, you know? Like I said, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but I am. I'm sorry. Okay. Two of Cups reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Cancer energy. Two of Cups reverse. Oh my gosh. And yes, I'm 100% sober. Believe it or not, I haven't even had any of my wine yet. That's more for after the readings. What is this Two of Cups reverse? Cancer energy. Two of Cups reverse. What is it? It is letting go. Yes. What did I say about that 98% analogy? You met this person, and I think they breadcrumbed you enough to think that they gaslit you enough for you to believe in the dark that they were holding on to something. And then when you turn on the light with one hand, you realize it's only your hand holding on to this. If you let go of this rope, it's going to be completely going. It's going, right? Because I don't think this person's even helping carrying their weight. They're not carrying any weight in here. So Three of Pentacles reverses you letting go of the rope. Interesting enough, what I keep looking at this is this. This reminds me of, like, even though it's umbrellas, but I kept getting the imagery like the hot air balloons, you know, with a rope that keeps the hot air balloon stationed. And then when you go, they undo the rope. I feel like this is you energetically undoing your rope so you can fly. It's you freeing yourself. It's you disconnecting from this. It's you just making a conscious decision to say, I deserve better. I deserve better than what I've gotten. And I feel like this may not be one. It might be a series of players or immature people or people you have to, you know, it's like raising an adult here. It's people, and, you know, and really, Scorpio, it's like a house analogy. If you, let's just say you had $1 million, okay? And you could buy any kind of house you want. Would you immediately go to a fixer-upper? Let's say it costs like $700,000, you have to put $300,000 into it. Or would you just go build a house? A brand new house. You can build a brand new house for $500,000 and still have a half, right? This is you keep picking fixer-uppers. You get them only to have to put a lot of time into them just for somebody else to benefit from it when they go. It's time to get someone who's whole and complete. It's time for you get somebody who's just like, you know what? I want you, Scorpio. Let's do this. And you may not even know how to handle that kind, because that's way too mature than what you've been dealing with. So I feel like this Two of Swords is here and now, is you needing to pull yourself together, because if that energy comes along and says, hey, you know what? I have my shit together. I have a business. I actually have a house. Do you want to get coffee? You would be like, are you a serial killer? You know, you will be frozen. So it is a good time to get your energy together to figure out exactly where do you want to put this focus. Because where focus goes, energy flows. It could go in the negative side, it can go in the positive side, it can go in the low vibrational side, it can go in the high vibrational side, right, Scorpio? So it's all about the power of thought. It's about, there's people that cure cancer simply by the power of thought. Our thoughts are really, really powerful. Sorry, that's Harry the Capricorn. Our thoughts are really powerful. So where we put our thought can either heal us or can make us sick. Be very wary where your thoughts are and the story you tell yourself. And by all means, let that shit go, okay? Seriously, let that go. One more card for Scorpio. Two of Cups reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse. What is that in their future? Where is Scorpio going? How about that? Where is Scorpio? Where are they going? What's coming up? What's coming up? What's coming up? What is coming up? What is coming up? What is this? What is this card? Ooh, I like that. The Four of Wands and the Emperor. The Four of Wands and the Fool. Guys, this is Aquarius season, and well, it's like the 21st. So what are we? The 3rd? So it's like 18 days, give or take, right? I believe 18 days is Aquarius season. So Capricorn season is about ending toxic behaviors, about yourself, about people around you, about situations, about jobs, about the way people treat you. If you can vision like a bunch of doors slamming, that's what Capricorn is. That's why it's a heavy energy. Some people are like, I don't know why, it's Christmas time, it's holiday time, I don't know why I'm so depressed. It's actually an energy for you to close a lot of things out, to get you ready for Aquarius season, which is ushers in, it's starting to usher into the spring, into the rebirth, into the renewal. In some parts of the world, like in Ireland, spring is like February 1st, okay? You go there and flowers are blooming February 1st. I kid you not, it shocked me. Being in Chicago, we don't like get flowers till May. So it's preparing you for something. It's preparing you to let the past go, which I feel like is here, for something new to be reborn, which is really what the Phoenix is. And what it is I feel like for 2022, Four of Wands, some of you, this could be about a new relationship. Some of you, I feel, honestly, you're going to be buying your first house or paying off a house or remodeling a house. It's a new beginning though. It is new, and I feel like it's just for you. And here we have the Emperor, very interesting. Now this could come along, because what did I say about this? I feel like this Emperor energy knows exactly who they want. So I do feel like when an Emperor comes into your life, you need to be ready, because I feel like you only know what player energy feels like. And you know what a fixer-upper feels like. I mean, you, Scorpio, you probably got so good at it, you bring your own duct tape by this point and your own set of tools. It's just like, I'm ready, let's go on our first date. This person comes along and it's just like, they have it all prepared, and you might really think that you might be a serial killer, no joke. So you have to get yourself prepared and primed. So it's good right now is what this energy, Capricorn energy is. It's closing out those doors. Like in the darkness with the moon, it reminds me of, like, you know, in winter, the shortest days of the year, it's settling into the darkness. It's settling into the deepest parts of our thoughts and being happy with who we are, 100%. Because it's true, if you're not happy with who you are, you're never going to accept somebody coming in and saying, I love you just the way you are, because you won't believe them. So you have to believe it. You have to believe, you have to start telling yourself the good story, okay? All right, my Scorpios, that is what I have for you this week. I may see you this weekend. If not, I'll see you next week. Take care.